Oh, yeah. See, we plan ahead. That way we don't do anything right now. Earl, explain it to me.
And then D23 started yesterday. And I was like, oh, hey. Yeah, right? Like another fucking weekend's worth of work that's going to be a pain in the ass. But I thought, okay, so they're getting the Marvel shit done tonight. I can do all this stuff tonight, and I won't have to rush like I did last weekend with Comic-Con. No. They did Marvel stuff last night and today. They kept going with their Marvel animation today. And I will give a brief spoiler now. Once we get to the Marvel animation news, it's all downhill from there. It really is. The news from like Marvel or Disney movies, Disney shows, and Marvel shows are all pretty good for the most part until they hit that animated point. And you're just kind of like, ooh, okay, well, we'll see what happens next summer. So to start out with, and I will warn you in advance, Steve, there's going to be some trailers happening. I apologize.
Spoilers.
Not spoilers, trailers. That will have spoilers, I'm sure.
Yep.
But one of the first things that they announced was just a title card, and that was The Mandalorian and Grogu.
And Mac and me.
Like Slimer and the real Ghostbusters.
Yes. I saw that and was like, and me. I'm like, Slimer and the real Ghostbusters. Okay.
Why call it that? Why not just call it Mandalorian the movie? Why?
I don't know.
People love Baby Yoda.
And that's why it's called Baby Yoda, not Grogu.
They let it does. They let it get called Baby Yoda intentionally for a year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then they announced the name for it.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, people really liked Baby Yoda better, but we gave it a real name. It sucks.
Yeah.
They could have just called it yodeling and be done with it.
Yodeling.
I'll call him Ugorg.
Ugorg.
And the next thing that they showed is what we've all kind of been waiting for, I guess, since the Acolyte finished. I wanted to say passed away.
The end.
And that was
all went back to their home planet.
You know, it's funny because I've been hearing Darth Smiley and the other actors from the show keep talking about how excited they would be if there was going to be a season 2. And I'm like, that's right. You keep that if in that fucking statement.
Mm-hmm.
If. It would be cool if, but it's not. It's not that cool.
No.
Anyway, so yeah. Skeleton Crew, I didn't know what it was about. I thought the idea of a Sith story was going to be interesting. Skeleton Crew was pretty much broad open, could be about anything. Did you guys know anything about this show before we go on? Or what it's going to be about?
All I knew was the title.
It's supposed to be a Goonies in the Star Wars universe.
Oh, God.
That is 110% correct. So let me see.
And Jude Law.
Is Jude Law in this shit?
Yep.
It's in the description on your picture.
It's literally on the screen.
I'm not even fucking looking at that right here.
It's
no kidding.
Fuck off, you dildos, and watch this.
Tomorrow's test will set the course of your entire future.
Don't you ever want to do anything exciting? Like what if we could go anywhere we want in the whole galaxy? A real adventure. No more pretend. I found something buried in the woods. What do you think it is?
Slow and boring.
I think it's lost.
Y'all want to see a dead body?
That's what I was just thinking.
Skeleton Crew was a completely different Stephen King story.
Jeez. I'm so bored by this thing.
Oh God.
Okay, so in a galaxy far, far away, after the fall of the Empire, neighborhoods
Young
look like
Youngs are in
Suburbans.
Yeah, the suburban Youngs.
Suburban Young
Jedi Temple.
Maybe this is how you get Will Wheaton into Star Wars.
Be careful where you step.
One-Eyed Willie!
We're lost. Really lost.
Everybody grab your pole.
Trust no one.
A little bit of the Last Starfighter, not Last Starfighter, but Flight of the Navigator vibe too.
You got the X-Men in there. You got it all.
Let's
This
rip
movie
off
had it all.
everything.
Yeah.
It doesn't know what it
Oh,
wants
it's
to
Pirates
be.
of the
Harry
Caribbean.
Potter. Harry Potter.
Oh, that's too loud.
Introducing AI.
Jude Law, fire your agent, buddy. Oh.
Yes.
Boy, here we go again.
Not looking forward to it, but we'll watch it and shit on it anyway.
I didn't watch the last two series. I am not interested. Pass.
You're not missing much.
No.
I want to be excited because you know what? God forbid there be an exciting Star Wars again.
I knocked my camera because I was trying to reach for my Millennium Falcon. Oh, sorry. You know what? There's only 3 Star Wars movies. That's all. That's all. Forget it.
Battle of Endor.
Ewok Adventure.
Oh, Steve just whipped it out and threw it on the table.
Just
Yoda Tales.
it's there's no better ship in the whole sector than the Millennium Falcon. No Millennium Falcon, no sail.
The formerly Boba Fett's ship. Can't say it's.
Slave One?
We can't say its name no more. You can't say its
Yeah,
name.
they renamed it.
Yeah, it's just Boba Fett's ship now.
Formerly known as Boba Fett's ship.
Emancipation Ship 2.
Moving along in D3 news.
That movie did not.
Is that
go
the
what
top?
it wanted to
Was
be.
that the top story, Kev?
That wasn't the best one yet.
Okay.
It all goes downhill from there. Well,
Oh, jeez.
I guess that could be the top story because from there it goes to.
God! Just seriously.
Yeah.
Dude, is this legit?
No, this is not one of mine. I swear to God. So they came out and they sang songs from Moana 2, and he came out because, of course, he's Maui. And then they had all the luau dancers go away, and then everything gets all smoky and shit, and they start revving engines, and you're like, what? And I see this, I'm like, I'm morally obligated that I have to go see this fucking picture.
Pump
I
the
have a
brakes.
son. Yeah, it's like I have a son that's
Sure.
huge into monster trucks,
Sure.
and I'm a huge fan of The Rock. So it's like I have to go see this stupid fucking movie, and my intelligence is already going.
Yeah. Good Lord. Talk
Wait,
about
you
low
were intelligent.
Yeah, right.
Great. Monster Trucks 2024.
Yeah.
All electric.
So, and it is going to be
Cars with
about
trucks.
him. I think it's going to be about him being a monster truck driver, having a rock truck.
Rock truck.
The
Does he
Rock
roll it? Does he
Wheel.
roll his rock truck?
Rolling.
In happier news from D23, The Incredibles 3 was announced.
The best
Yeah.
Fantastic Four movie ever. Incredible.
Yes.
Agreed.
Absolutely.
Agreed. So they said that it is going to be from the original creator Brad Bird, that it is going to be a continuation from the previous story, that the kids are now actually in college. And I'm kind of like,
Wow,
well, that
they're
could be
actually
interesting to see where
going
that goes.
Oh
Maybe.
God.
Potential.
Yeah, right. So you seeing Visit Girl here, grown up and in college, no longer young lady. So that'll be fun.
Craig T. Nelson officially 80 years of age this year. 80.
Is he really?
Yes, sir.
Good gracious.
The coach.
Coach. Hey, coach. I'm Patrick Starr.
Carol Ann.
Shut up, Dauber. The boy ain't right.
So,
I might be combining certain other IPs there.
I think so. I
Yeah.
think so. So, but they came out and also said that Toy Story 5 was going to be coming out shortly thereafter that. And I'm like, really?
Yeah.
And Toy Story
Nobody
5
asked for it.
is going to be about the toys competing with electronics. Again,
my
not
money's
one of
on
my
the
doctors.
My money's on the iPad.
Yep.
I'll take the
sorry.
Zune.
Zune.
Go get your Zune. No, I'm just kidding. I have an
I
iPad.
mean,
I still
If
have
they-
mine.
if they could see the butt plug, they'd be looking at it too. They'd be under the covers. Anyway,
Oh God.
I
I think Kevin needs to get some.
Your
action.
Honor, I refuse to acknowledge that humor. Get me a popcorn bucket.
so anyway,
Stat.
yeah, they
Extra
showed
butter.
they showed that trite. They showed Snow White, Tron 3. I think it's 3 at this point.
You ever seen the movie
Tron
Tron?
Ares.
No.
No.
Yeah, Tron Ares
No.
with 9 Inch Nails doing the music.
9 Inch Nails at
And
the
Jared
wrong
Leto.
pace, at the wrong tempo. I hurt myself today. Johnny Cash. All right. Thank you.
And so it's like I went to bed. I was going to stay up all night, and I was kind of like, you know what, I'm really not having this. This is just boring and lame.